How are you all? Welcome back to the coin graph market, where you can get your crypto fix. I'm Rip Van Winkle, and I'm your boss. Hey everyone, it's Thursday. My trip is about to begin. I'm not working for 11 days. I can't wait for this. But you know what? You don't expect to wake up from vacation to a huge amount of stress, right? My AC needs to be cleaned out again. I don't know if it's the pets in this house or what. It seems like I have to drain and suck this thing out every 3 weeks. I can hear it leaking. I have no idea what's going on. Please help me, AC people. Just tell me what to do to keep this clean. After that, I had to fix some problems on the back end of my website. I have a meeting in 7 minutes. It goes on forever. Not so good for people on vacation. But what do you know? I can take it easy tonight because the softball playoffs are in the 630th round. We get it. We win and move on to the semis at 7:30. At 8:30, we have a title game. I'm excited about tonight. I'm ready to go. When Friday comes around, I'm ready to play some baseball because that's when I get paid, and it's going to be a great day. That's all I know, everyone. We have a lot to talk about in this film. Let's talk about what BlackRock did just now. No, not about XRP. It was about Ethereum 48 hours, which is now about 24 hours. Time is running out. Ethereum scams and corruption. The news is about to get out. Hong Kong. What they just said about digital money from the central bank. What it all has to do with Ripple and their plans for CBD. Yes, you heard that right. After that, we'll talk about the highest price of Bitcoin ever. Could it happen this year? Then there was the XRP 4-hour chart. What we are looking at and paying attention to right now, I've got you covered. Let's get right to it, then. $37,258 in Bitcoin. It has gone up 2.56% in the last 24 hours. The price of Ethereum is $2,055. It's gone up 1.75%. The USD and the USD are both coming in at their dollar pegs. At 64 cents, XRP is up 0.17% in the last 24 hours. There's no doubt in my mind. I put the tweet out there, I think, 2 days ago. I think the lowest price was between 59 cents and 60 cents at this point. It was the first time I ever went long on XRP. I do not think you should do this. I'm only telling you what I did because I'm honest about everything I do on this show, and my goal is to always give you the truth. That's what we do, folks. I hope that XRP goes past my point of no return. Around 55 cents right now. It's 8 times long. I believe a nice trend is going to happen. We're going to get XRP to around 80 to 90 cents. The value of all cryptocurrencies on the market is $1,429 billion. The newsletter is out today, everyone. It's free to sign up for the email if you haven't already. That's correct. It's not expensive. I talk about how the market is doing. I give you sleepers and charts. I talk about every single cryptocurrency out there. This is the second email that has ever been sent. Today I have a treat for you. It's as easy as ripplevanwinkle.com. Tap on Get Free Crypto Advice. Type in your email. You are on the list. It's going out this afternoon. So sign up this morning to get the second email. The first one talked about what we were looking at, which was the XRP monthly close. And boy oh boy was it spot on. Jack said that BlackRock has publicly asked the US Securities and Exchange Commission to create a spot Ethereum exchange-traded fund. This is really cool. Please find below the story from the block. From the building. BlackRock asks the SEC to approve a spot Ethereum ETF. Strange, huh? We hear false information that BlackRock filed for that XRP ETF. What did they do all of a sudden the next day? They made an ETF for Ethereum. I wish to see who gets it. If the state of Delaware really looks into who filed this, we won't hear anything else about it. Take notes. Not ever. No one will tell you who did it or why they did it. Criminal charges or other legal measures will not be brought against them. We'll just ignore this. But Stephen Rove says the recording will show a lot of what was really going on, even though it has nothing to do with the fraud. Show that I'm involved. The fraud will be part of the case in 48 hours. This came out yesterday. So in 24 hours, Ethereum's shocking scam will be made public. I can't hold out any longer. Listen, you know that Steven Neroff was a part of Ethereum in its early days. He told us everything that took place behind the scenes. He has every proof. He has a lawyer there to help him. All of this news is going to be out soon. We are going to see the corruption, fraud, and lies that took place in the early days of Ethereum with the ICO and Joe Lubin's claims about Vitalik Buterin's role. Also, it's interesting that BlackRock still wants to file an ETF here. I wonder if they will pull back the ETF after all of this news comes out. What are they doing in Singapore? As in, straight from the press. The Singapore Central Bank will start real-time testing of digital currencies for central banks an hour from now. It says that the trial is part of a larger plan to set up infrastructure for digital money moves, such as making banking assets tokenized. The Monetary Authority of Singapore, MAS, wants to make a live digital currency that will be used for wholesale payment. They told us about this today. What's interesting about that? Do you remember this from June 21, 2023? To give you an idea of how long ago this news came out, CNBC reported that the crypto company Ripple had received a major payment institution license from the Monetary Authority of Singapore. This is the same central bank that is launching a digital currency that will be used by the whole country. It says that the license lets Ripples offer regulated digital payment token goods and services and gives customers more ways to use XRP. That's interesting, right? Because let us skip ahead a few months. How do we get here? The Singapore license was officially accepted just 2 months ago, on October 3. It says that Singapore has become one of the world's most important hubs for fintech and digital assets. CEO Brad Garlinghouse of Ripple said that this is due to the city's ability to balance innovation, customer protection, and responsible growth. Take some time to think about this Singapore Big Triple approval. They actually tell them to use XRP more. After this, Singapore says that they are now having a central bank. There is acceptance of the digital cash Ripple. We know that Ripple has a full base for their central bank digital currency. There are tests going on in 4 or 5 central banks around the world, which we know about. We know that about a dozen or 2 dozen more projects are in the works that will use RippleNet for their CNC needs. You can see how everything is playing out and how things are lined up. People, this is big news. This is huge. Do not put it off. Central banks and CBDCs. Let's have all